Start. Good.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Priya Coelho. I'm the CEO of Organosh, which is an organic farming based company. Now, in this world, which is ever changing, and there's a drastic impact of environmental pollution. Therefore, our company has found a way to reduce the environmental pollution as well as a way to benefit us. Now, what we do is we do farming, but in an organic way. That is, we do not use any chemical pesticides or chemical fertilizers or GMOs, which are genetically modified organisms. We use a compost which is prepared by us. Therefore, we are cutting the cost of buying external compost, which is very expensive. So what our product is we during the rainy seasons, we that is from July to September, we grow paddy, and during the rest of the year we variate between brinjal, beans, uh, ivy gourd, etc. So the vision of my company is to develop enterprises that are sustainable and harmonious with the environment. And this is seen through the procedures that we have on our farm. Uh, Now, the distribution of our product is mainly through tie-ups with supermarkets and the farmers markets, as well as we have contacts with nutritionists, gyms, and social social media influencers. We have also recently opened our own branch store where we have our goods available. And we are also planning on having a contract with a brand. Like we will produce, give them the raw material. For example, we produce rice. So we will give them the rice. Of that rice, they can then further produce their ready-made idli batter or ready-made dosa batter. So in this way, we can have a base of trust with them that we will produce this for you all. And we have a steady record, and there has been a stable increase in our income, in our profit, that is, as many people are now turning towards organic food because many people are becoming health conscious, especially when all women are in particular are scared for they are scared of getting PCOD, hypothyroidism, which is the effect of these chemical pesticides and chemical fertilizers, which remain as a residue on these organic products. We are also planning on starting a hydroponics system. Now, in this system, we grow plants, that's the crop, without the use of soil. We use water, which is enriched with nutrients. So, our goal is actually to have a hydroponic system in association with an aquaponic system. Aquaponics is fish breeding. So in this case, the fish will breed and they will do their natural process and produce their excreta. And this excreta has the nutrients that are required by the plants. So in this way, the water is circularized. The plants clean this water and it goes back to the fish. Now, this also saves us water because in hydroponics, around 70% to 95% of water is less as compared to the water usage in a normal farm. Now, our company's main goal is to provide good quality, healthy, chemical-free, and fresh products to to promote healthy living of our customers. So,
That's all.
yes.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Good, Freda. That is, yes, they mentioned you have introduced some new technology. What is that one?
Hydroponics.
Hydroponic farming using the water itself. You can use
Yes, sir.
that one. Mm. I think they are practiced in Bangalore.
So there are companies. I found out there's a Delhi-based company.
Mm.
There are quite a few in Delhi actually,
Oh, nice.
but in Goa there's just one, and that too it's very small scale.
Mm.
So
Now
there's a
you are
huge opportunity in Goa.
now you are in Goa.
Yes, I'm from Goa.
Okay, okay. So nice. So according to her, she presented a nice thing, a new technology. You can see the new technology how it is going to change the public. We have to wait and see. According to her, she is going to join hands with some branded firms. So, yes, the judges quoted that she clearly mentioned two things. One is how she has joined with the branded organization, and first stage she is going to find out new methods or how we can introduce the technology practically. That we have to appreciate. That is the first point. Yes. Second point, the students here sitting in front of me, they are saying that a new viable product, it may be available in market. How she is going to create this one in the market? That is their question.
Sorry,
Yes.
sir. How to create the want?
Yes, you are going to sell the saplings or you are going to sell the technology.
No, sir, it's not selling the technology, it's
Hmm.
selling the product. So the product that you grow using hydroponics is
Okay.
lettuce, and lettuce is very like
Hmm.
very important right now because people like McDonald's and all these burger joints that are there, they always use lettuce in their burgers. Or
Hmm.
even now, many people are becoming health conscious, so they are using lettuce in salads and everything else that they do. So there is already a need, but to fulfill that need is not enough people.
Okay, nice. Then they are asking whether you will have this vision by 2030, as I already mentioned, or before itself you are ready to start.
So I'm already ready to start. The thing is that our family, we own a field area, so we are already into paddy farming and the vegetables. We already do that.
Mm. Oh,
So by 2030, my hope is that it is on a larger scale and I can
mm,
include like other local farmers, help them to
mm,
also use organic farming in their process rather than using chemicals in their farms.
okay, very good, Freda. And another appreciation, they are also saying that yes, now the farmers' agitation is going on. I
In,
think some of you might have seen in Delhi.
yes, sir, in Delhi.
By this time, she introduced the new technology and the good appreciation from all the three members sitting here, how she created that one, the present issue. This will solve the issues of the farmers also. Okay, that is the plus point. Mm. Then only one minus point they identified. She didn't tell anything about the cost pricing. What, Freda, whether you are having any idea?
Sir, normally organic produce is
Mm,
double the price of your normal chemically produced, but I don't want to have it that expensive because in India people don't go to buy very expensive things.
mm.
So my plan is to have it reasonably priced, taking in account how much it took for us to grow and everything.
Oh, okay. So are you confident?
Yes, sir.
Good. That's what we need. So very good, Freda. From audience,
Thank you,
from
sir.
your side, any questions, any person can ask. Now, come on. Because I have to note your questions also. You are getting points for your question. One question. Hmm. Anybody other than those who are presenting today? Yes, students, come on. Yes, what happened? Okay. I think there is.
Hello,
Yes,
hello.
yes, Nitish.
Yeah, Frida, you mentioned about hydroponics and aquaponics. Could
Yeah.
you tell the difference in that?
Hydroponics is basically water and where water is used to uh, grow the plants. But in aquaponics, it is basically by doing fish culture, growing fish for production. So we can sell the fish as well as the plants.
Oh,
So it's like breeding fish as well as we're growing the plants.
of both things, fish also you are able to breed.
Yes, sir. It's a combination of hydroponics along with aquaponics.
Mm. Okay, good. Ma. Good. You can raise your yes. Some other question there.
Thank you, Frida.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Frida, I have a question.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So initially, starting on aquaponics may face some loss of fish, no? So how will
Yes.
you going to manage your burn rate?
See, the thing is, even if we have a loss of fish, the plants that we are growing, it has a huge demand. Like lettuce, for example, in winter itself, there is like 1 kg of lettuce costs around 400 to 500, whereas in summer, lettuce 1 kg of lettuce will cost around 800 to 1,000, even 1,200. So we are getting a lot of profit from the lettuce. So to maintain that, fish is also possible because we are managing it with the lettuce production. So it's like balanced.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Ma, who asked the question, ma?
Parvati, sir.
Parvati,
Parvati. Parvati. Parvati, your roll number, ma?
19 LS, 30, 10, and 20.
Parvati KS. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good, Linda.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats. I
Thank you,
hope
sir.
you are able to have a nice program up by 2030. You are able to achieve your vision. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Let us move on to the next presentation. Yes. Okay. Now we'll start.
Oh, thank you, sir. So, good afternoon, one and all. So, I'm here to represent my company, Protomax. So, basically, Protomax is a private Indian startup company. It's a company in a partnership with 7 partners with a small investment of 80,000 rupees. So, what we are coming on is with the Ayurvedic protein drink. So, since nowadays usually people are least care about their health and all, since like means eating all junk foods and means they are just means not looking onto the cholesterol and other related problems to the body. So like means I'm coming on with this product since like ayurved can also help us to improve our protein balance and even the cholesterol levels. So I'm coming on with this product and like I'm using the natural herbs. I'm collecting it from the jungles of Aravalli and Tamil Nadu and even from Himalayan ranges. And it will be a particularly a protein supplement, and it will enhance the energy levels of your body and keep your body fit, and it will cater the protein needs also. So company background in the sense like, so I'm starting with this company when I saw that most of the people are least care about their means like the health, and also I got this idea that why not to bring out the natural herbs in action and extract the proteins from them and just help out the people with their needs so that they should not or means go out to means like they should not eat certain junk foods and harm their health, and even they can spend a very less amount of money and so looking onto the health. So employments like so I'm Rahul, so this is the CEO, and my co-scientist will be Achla, and manager is my own sister. So she will look on with the sales products and even the company management and production and all. These are my basic means colleagues. So they will look on with the production thing and quality checking and sales management. So the goals and objectives of the company is like to produce a better well-being, and according to the Fit India movement, as by said by our honorable Prime Minister. So like the country which is fit enough will always move towards the heights of success. So keeping this in mind, so we are coming on with a product of protein drink, and that is being made from natural herbs and natural fruits extracts and all. So product information in like means this is basically the thing that means like natural fruits we have been using and their extracts and natural herbs. From the natural herbs, we are extracting the protein component and the other beneficial effects like from ashwagandha and all. We are using the things that manages our cholesterol levels, and also even it helps to enhance our energy levels in the body. And we are using means artificial, not artificial sweetness, but certain sweetening agents, so that to enhance the taste, so that because always the herbs and all, they are usually means a quite bitter taste. So to enhance the taste, we are using artificial sweetness. uh, then the composition of the product, in the sense like I'm using giloy, then papain, moringa, uh, go and then conch beach. Conch beach means in the sense like long we can say. Then shetvani, amla, sweet muesli to enhance the sweetening of the product. Then chola seeds. So and then chana black chana, and then ashwagandha, oats, spirulina, flax seeds, and skimmed milk to means like to as a thickening agent, and whey proteins and natural fruits. So per 600 gram of this product, the means the amount is shown here, like giloy will be 3.60 gram, papine will be 3.60, just like the similar as for moranga, gokru, then couch beach 10.80, then shatwani 12, amla 12 grams. So these are the things, composition, and it will be printed for the customer information behind our box. Then this is the product which we are coming. So the product bottle looks like this, and even we are offering a protein milk shaker box or a bottle as a complimentary. Then resources, this raw materials, these have been collected from the Himalayan ranges and from the means Himachal Pradesh, and then from the Tamil Nadu jungles, and then from the Aravalli ranges and all. And skim milk proteins, these have been extract means cow milk have been purchased, and then in our factory only will extract and skim milk is being produced, so that it will be pure, and proper pasteurization techniques have been done, so that it is not being infected by microorganisms, and natural fruits have been bought from the means the you can say the from the farmers itself. So that means like, and with a proper management, like the, so that they cannot cheat us with the means hybridated products, and also proper fresh natural fruits only we are using. And market strategies, in the sense like when looking onto the burn rate, since in this current era, so like most of the companies are coming on with many of the it's like protein products. So but they contain a lot of synthetic synthetic additives, so we are not at all using it. And there, because of these synthetic additives and colors and all, so it also affects our health, and even those products are available at a much higher cost than ours. So looking onto the cost and all, means like it comes on with around 700, 800 rupees, or even more than that, even 1,200, 1,600. So means looking onto that, so that means like all means basically the product may reach out to everyone. So even the poor peoples, the middle income peoples and all. So looking onto these things, so we have brought this product at a much cheaper rate, and with efficient costing product, and the manufacturing and the processing is also done in a quite cheaper way, so that like but the all means whatever things we are using on, or whatever processing we are done, we're ensuring that it does not means like it does not affects your health, because we are coming on with the product with the motive, so that like people get enhanced with this, means like energy levels and their protein balance, everything is balanced, and they should not come up with disease and all. So looking onto this, we are coming on, and so the product budget, as I said, we have costed around 450 rupees. So it includes all the packaging, canning costs, the pasteurization, and everything, and the all the herbs and all extraction and natural foods extraction, everything it comes under this 450 rupees. So per bottle of 650 grams, so the product cost is 450 rupees. Thank you.
Okay, nice, Rahul. Okay, you can stop sharing your thing. Okay, very nice, Rahul. First, yes, right. Okay, first note of appreciation. This family business management, very nice. You want to be an young new generation entrepreneur. Then
Yes.
very important thing he mentioned about is that data, and after that he mentioned well-being of the society. That is the very important thing. Then another thing they mentioned that during this COVID period, we need a new medicine like that. It is equivalent to a medicine. I don't know whether it is a medicine or not, but see that one. The Rahul's capacity to identify the future generation. Now we see the COVID issues. In future, like that, it may come anything. So he clearly planned that one. That is his plus point. How it is going to work, how we are going to target this medicine and these type of things to the outside world. And another author or students quoted that a nice ambience, Rahul selected
Thank
the
you, sir.
ambience nice, mentioned uh, whether it is in Zoom platform or in some other platform.
No, sir, in Zoom platform only.
Hope that
I
background.
usually don't know, but I googled out things and I just got it.
Oh, nice. He also, they are also asking that. Oh, they're telling nice background ambience he created. And he also presented in a very, very descriptive method the marketing plan, band rate, how he's going to survive with the
Sir,
band.
actually, I wanted to add more slides upon the graph growth, like
Mm,
how much protein impact is there. Means like protein imbalance. Usually we see in the cases of peoples, but since it will get too much bulky and elaborated slides, so I
mm,
didn't add upon. But
mm.
I'm ready to answer questions
Okay,
if
good.
such come.
No, that's what. If you need it, you can take a video and post it in our WhatsApp group.
Sure, sir.
What you had done. Very nice. Then another thing, Rahul, the name, whether it is you, they asked the question, you define the brand name or it is already
No, sir.
available.
Actually, my sister suggested me the brand, sir.
Oh, nice. So that is important thing, He branded that one. Yes, they are also saying that branding the product at the time of introduction. Others also note down that one, how Rahul branded his product in the beginning. That shows that he is having more than 100% confident that this will enter into the market and reduce the burn rate. Wherein these are all the plus point question, and they asked only one. Hmm?
Yes.
Yes, question Rahul. Of course, I think whether you know it is a tough question only. You are having background of psychology. Hmm?
Uh,
Huh?
I guess so, sir.
Yeah.
Because I like stars, so
Yeah.
I found this and I kept.
Okay. Okay, Rahul, the question is have you identified the break even point?
So
Break even level. Yeah.
break even point in the sense that like means when means first of all I will move on with 100 products,
Mm,
like I will manufacture 100 because to start up in a large scale I need large amount of money. and means like I usually we friends and my sisters, we are collaborating, and we only have our savings, and we are starting up with this. So like we are starting in a small scale. So in with 100 products we'll launch, and we will see like how people are accepting the product, and then if the demand of the products comes, or even they means put up a complaint about something issues and all about the costing and all. So we'll look on to that, and then we will means approach the venture capitalists like so that if you can fund our project, then we will move forward with a large scale production. And even everything matters, sir, like what where you are processing means like at a big place, and then the processing machineries and all. Even with one or two scientists, this type of laboratories or this type of processing this doesn't work. You need to appoint at least 15 to 20 research scientists, and even the productions, those technicians who are working upon these instruments. So they need to be well qualified, and they need to be known about what they are processing. So like to hire them and all also I need means like funds and all. So coming on to this, so like I'm moving on with a small production, so that my employee will at the starting I will move on with some very few employees. So after the product gets launched and gets well defined in the market, then I will move on with this. And the burn rates are in the sense like means, nowadays usually protein drinks they usually cost around 800 or 1000 or 1200. And so looking onto that only I have came up with this, and even they are using something like synthetic things, synthetic and artificial coloring agents and all, which also have a very harmful effect on body. So thinking all this in mind, I came up with this natural process of herbs and fruits and all.
Okay, good, Rahul. Good appreciation from the here also, even in online, we'll see. And they also mention another good thing. This is another scheme. We can go for Make in India scheme also, because as per the present government, they are encouraging this type of thing under the Make in India scheme. You can identify the sector.
Yes,
I hope definitely by 2030, you will be the entrepreneur. Yes, Rahul? Hmm.
thank you, sir. I
Ah,
will try, sir.
you
Even I will
good.
succeed
That
if
is
a
the
good willpower is
good.
this.
That is the plus point. You belongs to Bangalore or somewhere else?
No,
Where
sir, Kolkata, sir.
you are in Kolkata?
Kolkata.
Oh,
Kolkata. Yes, sir.
Kolkata. Hmm. Oh, nice. So you know the new Kolkata area. Number of financiers are there. Hmm? Hmm.
Yes, sir. In the Newtown area, financiers are coming, sir.
Yes.
So I'll basically approach to them. My sister and all they are planning.
Hmm.
Well, let's see upon the luck and
Good.
fate, sir.
Hmm. Very good, Rahul. I visited Kolkata, that fintech city there. Hmm.
Yes,
From
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
airport, I gone through that road. Then I visited
Yes,
that place.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are
Now it has more developed, sir. Now.
more developed.
Yes,
I am telling
yes, sir.
3 years back. Hmm?
3 years means now, sir, it's more developed because
Hmm.
new phases are coming up, just like our industry, electronic cities. So, like
Hmm.
this phase is going
Oh,
more
nice.
faster.
We used to visit that Salt Lake City Mall. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salt Lake City. Then the Science Center is very famous there. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because we are having type with IIM Calcutta. Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Good, Rahul. We congratulate now, Rahul. Any other question from student side? Come on.
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Yes, ma. Your
Sir,
name, ma?
Grishma.
Kirtana? What? Grishma.
Someone is talking there.
Grishma, sir.
Two persons are asking.
Yes, sir.
Grishma. Okay, I'll give time for Grishma.
Yes, sir.
Grishma, what is your roll number?
19 LS 304035.
4035. Okay, you can start question, ma.
So my question is, what is the shelf life of the product that you are selling after the
Yes.
opening, after the
Yeah.
package?
So
Because the
self
products
life.
that you told, the ingredients consist of milk and all. so they have the tendency to spoil fast.
Yeah, so shelf life in the sense like means it depends upon means like the means the processing, the pasteurization means how you are doing, and even upon the means the, how much natural things you are using. And the thing is that see, protein powder usually comes within 650 grams or 1 kilogram a packet, okay, a box. And usually, if we take up 2 scoops or 3 scoops a day, then 1 teaspoon of full of 2 or 3 scoops, then usually it will end up within 15 to 16 days. And the thing is that means if you're consuming it means all regularly throughout this 15 days. And if you are not doing so, then you must keep it in a cool place, but not in a refrigerator. So, like means always, and keep it away from sunlight. And the thing is that, and do not means close the lid very properly, so that it's not exposed to microorganisms. Otherwise, the thing will means it starts spoiling. So we are usually working upon it, like upon the quality check. Also, we are doing these things, like means how it will come upon, and like the shelf life, how it can be enhanced. So
Okay, good. Another question somebody asked.
So it was me, Kirtana.
Kirtana. Okay, ma. Your number, ma.
19 PS 101027.
Okay, proceed, ma.
One thing is that I like that the product is not synthesized; it's a complete pure one. But then my question is that everyone knows that Ayurvedic is really important and really is good. But then not everyone uses it. Even the Corona initial days, everyone initially used to take up all Ayurvedic things such as neem things and all. But then gradually it reduced. So my question is, you're telling yours is purely Ayurvedic. But then
yeah,
how are you marketing it? How are you making your product as the best? You mentioned you want your product to be consumed by low economic, middle, and all the classes.
yeah.
Do you think really low economic people will opt for protein drink? I mean, food will be the more, I mean, major importance. So if
So
you're, Mm,
yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
coming on to a question, like I will promote this. First of all, I need to whenever you are launching any product, you need to do a promotional event, and even you need to promote it like in a mass place, like in front of shopping malls and gyms, and then in eco space parks, and also that people can come up and see your product, and they might know that what are the useful properties of this means like what are the useful properties of this product and how it may help you to enhance your health. So if the people come and get to know about this, and then I will launch my product a video in the YouTube and even in the social networking sites, so that to promote the product. And I will see the responses, like how they are means how they are responding to this. And the thing is that since we know mostly nowadays people are least interested about this Ayurvedic things, because they think that as if these Ayurvedics are not at all important in their life. Because whenever we see that, usually our ancestors tells that coming on to means very harmful infections and even diseases and all, it can also be cured by Ayurvedic thing. And but people always think that allopathy medicines and all, it will cure faster. But Ayurvedic, what it does is that it roots out the diseases or the infection, everything. So these are the beneficial effects of this Ayurvedic. But people nowadays, they're not at all interested about this. So my thing is that means I want to reach out to these people and say that since you are neglecting this Ayurvedics, but this will only enhance your health. So just try this product at least once and see the beneficial effects. If you are looking, if you see that yes, this product may enhance our health, then you purchase, you come and purchase.
Okay, good, Rahul. Okay, good, Rahul. Where is your sister? Whether she is with you now?
No, sir. She is also from Calcutta, sir.
Yes, now
Yeah, yeah,
can
yeah. She
call.
is.
We'll see her face also. Hmm.
No, sir. She is my cousin sister, sir.
Cousin sister. Can
She
call.
is my. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
If she's nearby, you call. We can see. Hmm.
No, sir. She is not here, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, good, Rahul. Done a very good job. They are also satisfied. And my students here also satisfied. They are saying that Rahul is having a nice idea. We have to appreciate his vision. Hmm?
Thank you,
The
sir.
same thing. Good
Thank,
vision, Rahul. Good. Thank you.
thank you.
Yes.
So good
Yes.
afternoon,
Start.
everyone. Sir, shall I start?
Yes.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. And this is Shreya Ghosh. And today I will be talking about my dream venture. So let's begin. So my dream venture is my food, which I have named it. It's basically an aquarium and food cafe. So I'll start off with how it came into, like, how did I plan it? So my father owns an aquarium shop and a business. And I have always helped him, and I have been there for last 2-3 years with him. And cafe is because I love cooking food and I am a complete foodie. So I always wanted to open a cafe where I can create my own innovations with different dishes, and also something where, everyone can have the dishes, and no matter how fancy it is, everyone can have it and afford it. So this is the time when I joined two of my biggest dreams, that I will help my father also, and I will open a cafe also. So this is an aquarium and food cafe which I have planned to open just opposite to my father's aquarium shop. So what happens is, when I open this, I can decorate the place with all the aquariums and put fancy things, so that my cafe runs successfully, as well as my father's business also gets influenced with it, and people can buy aquariums and fishes which they will be seeing in my cafe. So I will be decorating it and I will be marketing it, as well as I will be running my cafe and also helping my father's business. So this is my idea. And next is, by 2030, I am pretty sure that I will be running my cafe successfully, and also because I will be opening my cafe in the South Kolkata where I live. So I also think about opening a franchisee of it in North Kolkata by 2030, and just one franchisee, because right now what I think is I will be working in a sector for minimum 5 years as an HR. After that only I will start off with my cafe, because I need the experience and everything, so that I will be able to run my cafe very successfully. Next is ways of controlling burn rate. So as we know, a restaurant, like it restaurant or cafes, it takes up a lot of hard work to make it successful. So there are some of the ways by which we can control the burn rate. First is tracking and managing inventory to ensure food cost control. So basically it is like we take care of the stock in and stock out of the daily or weekly thing. Next is purchasing raw materials on credit to reduce costs. So what we do here is we purchase the raw materials on credit, so that by the time we get the money out of our business, we can then pay the credit. Analyzing stock requirements through yield management. So by this management, what we do is we actually know how much raw material is actually required for our product and for the food to be prepared and everything, and not it is not getting wasted. Next is controlling wastage through portion control. So as we have seen, a lot of cafes, like people, if are not trained, they burn the food. So much of food get wasted when people throw it away. So what I have thought about my cafe is, first of all, the money we will be taking for the food will be equal to the proportion we will be giving, and also the proportion we won't be having, it will be not thrown away, it will be kept in a place where we will be feeding it to all the street dogs or all the stray animals that are in hunger, and that can help them. Next is controlling labor costs by reducing employee turnover. So one of the thing I have seen in many of the cafes is people hire like cook and all the waiters and everything, and they leave soon, or they face a major, cafes may face a major problem because employees leave. So selecting people is very essential. Like, are they whether willing to stay or not? Are they well equipped or not? Whether if they are trained, then are they having the proper skills to get the training and work on it or not? Next is automating the manual processes. So as we know, after this COVID thing, it has become a huge thing that we do not get over, like we do not take menus in our hand. It is all in the phone. So this is a thing which is coming in the future, that we would be doing everything over phone. We would be seeing the menu over phone. We would be ordering over phone. It helps in reducing the human resource, as well as with the working of the cafe would be done efficiently too. Next is evaluating your staff performance to increase efficiency. So being a manager or being a entrepreneur means we have to manage, as we have learned, like we have to manage the entire thing by us. So it is, we are, even if we employ and manager, we cannot leave it to them to see that what they are doing. We have to check continuously whether the workers are working efficiently or not, whether they need more training or not, or whatever the requirements, we have to look into that. Controlling internal thefts. So this is another point, that we need to be sure that the people who are working for us are loyal or not. Even we have to check somewhere, no matter how much we trust them, the mutual trust should be always there, and they should not feel that we are checking on them. But at the same point of time, to run my business successfully, I really need to see that how much they are using it, and how much is going for wastage, or how much is not there. I need to be hold of that take hold of that. Next is daily and weekly reporting to keep track of restaurant costs. So basically it is either daily. First of all, I think I would be doing a daily track, that how much we have the daily cost, like how much purchases has been made, how much order has been placed, how much has been given to the everything. And next is ways to attract venture capitalists. So venture capitalists, as I will be opening a cafe, although I have my place set, I have my raw materials where I would be where I would be purchasing my raw materials, and how would I would be designing it. Although I have everything set, but to attract venture capitalists, or even for the marketing things, these are some points which I have mentioned here. Those are having a compact business plan while approaching the investor. Next is marketing it in different social networking platforms, because this is right now a real big thing, because networking platforms make us reach out to people who are not even close to us, like someone from not even in Kolkata, even in different parts of India would be able to see my cafe and get to know. And then if they visit Kolkata, they would be able to come and visit my cafe too. Have a proper research before approaching the investors, and do not try to do anything in bulk. Like, not like, we should be, at least I think we should be making it like part by part we would be achieving it, and not taking together in bulk everything, and have an extremely good summary or tagline which makes it really catchy for the people, and they would come. And next is choose your investor very carefully. So when I was researching about everything, I just saw a line which I thought which was funny, but yes, it was said that you need to choose your investor like you would be choosing your spouse. And I really think that is really important, because they will be, we cannot get hold of investor who would say that yes, I will give you, and they would delay us. We would be choosing someone who is actually interested in our plan and would be helping us through. Thank you, and I remain.
Oh, good, Shreya. Nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you once more. Yes. And here also they mentioned the nice. And first of all, they appreciate your society. They mentioned was once again how she is going to change the society well-being, how her views are mingled with the changes in society, transformation need. You can see, based upon her aquarium concept to cafe, she used to help her father. That is how the vision is transforming. Then how she is going to develop her thing. Then another plus point Another faculty mentioned that, new faculty Bala Sindhil Kumar, he mentioned that band rate. Shreya Ghosh is highly appreciated for the band rate. How we can control the band rate, she clearly mentioned. And from our students' view, those who are sitting, one brother is saying that, sir, you mentioned the aquarium feeding the animals. That is the plus point. Hmm? Feeding the animals and how she is managing the byproduct theory. Hmm? Very nice. So these are all the recommendations from the audience sitting here in offline by seeing your presentation in the LCD screen. And coming to my view, good, Shreya, I appreciate highly because I visited your place. The second presentation from Kolkata, from Park Street. Mm. Even we have visited the Park Street and we went up to that Diamond Harbor. Mm, to heavily congested place in equivalent to Mumbai. It is heavily congested when I visited that place. But your aim, your vision, how you can convert the river city equivalent to a Singapore. Huh? Your plan of aquarium as well as the cafe I have seen in Singapore. Hmm? Suntec City, I have seen that one. Even in case of Los Angeles, we visited, you have seen. Your vision to convert the entire Kolkata into a new city. It is coming under even the smart city plan. I thought only the new Kolkata is developing, but by seeing your views, I highly appreciate your view regarding that one. Hmm? Even with the aquarium, I think it is possible in Kolkata because it is divided into two parts, Howrah and Kolkata, and the river flow, two nice bridges are there. You can convert that one utilizing the river to catch the fish and making the aquarium also. I think I traveled from that one Bellur Mud to Kali Temple. Is it the boat is still there? You used
Yes,
to
the
uh,
port is still there, but actually my aquarium plan would be more beneficial to me because my father already has all the raw materials in his business. So
oh
it won't be much like like my father won't be taking profit from me. So I
mm,
would be using his aquariums and everything and the fishes to
mm.
set up in my, and because it is just in the opposite of the aquarium shop where I have planned, so it would be really easy for me to transfer and also so that the cost will be reduced a lot.
Oh, nice. So nice idea. I think Calcutta lost the tramp. Now we can see the Shreya Ghosh new aquarium cafe quickly. She is going to plan because once Calcutta is famous for its tramp only. Now I think that lines are not there. We used to visit that Victoria Mall, and nearby that some chaffer rides will be there. A nice place in those days. I think her, that is why you can see her view how it is linked with the smart city. That is important, dear students. She planned everything, how she transformed knowledge from her father, how to create a business with that knowledge, then how to link the smart city plan with the business, then the new idea. All these things are integrated in this plan. Even the traditional marketing plan, what we used to call it as my minimum viable product with secondary business model. She linked those things nicely. Here they are not ready to ask any question because they have said that very nice presentation from Shreya Ghosh. Whether your father is nearby you?
No, sir, actually, he is resting right now. Today
Okay.
is holiday, today is a government holiday, so
Oh,
he,
why that
sir,
Jayanti?
today is Guru Nanak's
Guru
birthday.
Nanak Jayanti. Okay, okay, okay. Mm.
Yes, sir.
Usually there the Kali temple is famous. You will have a very big holidays during the spring. No. Now whether they are celebrating in the same mood.
No, no, sir, no, sir. But yes, sir, obviously, people are going to the Gurudwaras because I have a
Mm,
Gurudwara just, few minutes away
mm,
from my house. People are going there, but with the masks on and with all the regulations,
mm.
but not celebrating that much. None of the
Okay.
festivals are celebrated in that huge way right
Mm.
now. So,
Okay, good. Students, now you can ask questions here if you want. Mm.
So I'd
Yes.
like to ask a question.
Yes, Joshua, come on.
Regarding the way you said you would, like bring in all your, regarding the chefs that you'll, be using for your restaurant, right? So I want to know the type of, like the type of job test you'll be introducing into your restaurant to to get in the chefs, because in order to find a good chef, there are a different type of strategies each and every high end restaurants use. So what kind of strategies would you use in order to find a proper good chefs for your restaurant to improve?
Look, honestly, the idea I have come across the idea few months back, maybe a year. So I did not have a proper strategy. That is the reason I took 5 years time to work and get experience as well as research and then come up with my menu. First of all, I will come up with my menu so that according to which I can hire the chef. I cannot hire a chef who is specialized in Chinese and I won't think about putting Chinese in my menu. So I need to come up with a menu properly and then only hire this chef. So yes, I would be doing a lot of testing and a lot of research. After that only I will be hiring my chefs.
Okay, good. This is the preliminary plan. By 2030, you are able to develop. Good, Shreya Ghosh. Any other questions?
Sir, I have one, sir.
Yes, Rahul.
So Shreya, like you said, your restaurant theme is like aquarium based. So since residing in Kolkata, there are much of the aquarium based restaurants are there. So like how you will control that thing, because in Sector 5 even Ocean Green and all is there. So like how you will compete with them in the market, and how means like what are your strategies, like how you are coming up?
Okay, so the thing is, first of all, I have not seen much of these aquarium based cafes. First of all, it's not a restaurant, it's a cafe. Firstly. Secondly, is I did not see a much of these cafes in South Kolkata. And thirdly, all the restaurants which are, those are very posh restaurants where people have to spend a lot to be there and have a nice time. Just because I have a facility where I would be able to do it in a low cost budget, my budget, the food prices or the amends would not be that much high. The food prices would not be that much high, so that even the people of a very with a normal range can come and have fun, have food, and spend time. And also, I think I live in an area, especially where I am planning to make my cafe. I live in an area where if I open this kind of cafe, it would actually run. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, anyhow, you are defended. Okay, good, Shreya Ghosh. Nice. A
Thank
nice
you.
presentation for kind appreciation to your father also.
Thank you,
I
sir.
get the knowledge. Good. Okay, dear students, I think we'll end up, we will have 10 minutes breakup. We will have the next session by 3:35. Okay, be join. Until then, have a nice coffee, like our cafe, and come back. Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.